Hey guys, Joe Franco here. A little post-workout chatter. This is the 7th version, or whatever you want to call it. And today was a shoulder focus day, and I threw in a little bit of triceps. Lead off exercise. Let me just start over. For a long time, I was doing presses over the head, leading off with them. I love that exercise. Built up some great numbers, but like anything else, it started taking the toll on the joints, but I still keep that movement in. So recently, for a mix-up, I do a dumbbell press over the head, but the angle is not as steep nor not as low as like a 45 or whatever incline bench press. It's almost in between. So here, straight up and down, here's 45, I'm like right in between. And the reason why I like doing them, one, I can just lift more weight. Two, it's easier to get the weight in place, and it's easier on the joint. So it hits maybe a little bit of upper chest, which is a weaker body part or weaker section. So I figure that out along with the delts and of course the triceps. From there, I move on to straight, side laterals. Probably did about 6 or 7 of those sets. Then the front raises, I don't use a lot of weight with that, but I think that's a body part that I need work on. Did about 4 or 5. And then back to the overhead press. And what's nice about doing it last is for the fact that I am really fatigued, and I just pump them out, higher reps, 10 to 15, and I finished up with about 5 sets. So faster workout, so I don't mind doing all the extra volume, only because they recover a little bit quicker because the shoulders are a smaller muscle group. I probably did close to 20 sets, if not exceeded that. And I threw in a couple tricep movements, rope extensions over the head, and then lying down dumbbell extensions. And I just finished up with my light cardio. So that pretty much sums up the last 7 days of training. I haven't had a day off. I plan on training tomorrow, picking it up again, doing the pull day, which will be squats, sumo deads, a couple back and bicep exercise, and so on and so forth. So I will continue these. I will probably condense them or do something or whatnot. As far as a question I got today, real interesting. And people ask me all the time, all right, I started a diet plan. How soon can I see results? That is, not a cop-out, but that really does vary a lot. You got to give the first plan some time. It could be a week, 2, 3, 4. It really depends on how your body was doing before you started a plan. And it really depends on how you were eating before, how active you were before. It depends on the goal, yada, yada, yada. So you get what I'm saying. It just takes time. And what I tell people is that the coaching comes into play not from the initial plan, it's the time thereafter to make the changes when needed, if necessary. A lot of coaches are trigger happy. I see that a lot. They change it, daily to weekly, and not giving the body a chance to adjust, to changes once a month, which is, I don't think, a good idea either, especially if you're in prep. And those are usually the meal plan coaches. So, I had a client that I just started 2 weeks ago, and nothing happened, and he was getting concerned, and I'm like, ride it out. And then he had a 3-pound drop this week, and still feels good. So you just ride it out. So don't get too worried if things don't happen fast enough. You're making a change. You got to give your body a chance to adapt to see where it's at. So that wraps up the post-workout chatter. And any questions, again, hit me up, guys. Thanks.